Players at the ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? On my release.
Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
And welcome to the AAHL. Tonight, we have Carlisle B versus Trace for our first set. And then up next, Anthony versus Sam S in a total rematch match-off. And then Peter C versus Josiah K, as well as Sam once again versus the Sam 2.0. And then finally, our one and only #1 Nathan B versus the Peter. Can he manage to take back the win now? The face-off between Carlisle and Trace.
That's right. I'm actually really excited about my game against Spec in just a little bit here. It should be a ton of fun. I'm not going to let it win this time. My rib is all healed up. I should be good to go. Ooh, right there, right off the bat, Trace with a point. Now, mind you, Carlisle's been playing with us for quite a while now, but he hasn't had many challenge matches, so this is a little bit new to him. Trace is sort of brand new, but he is extremely aggressive. He wants to win, and you can already see that right off the bat here. Now 2-0. He's been trained up by Chance and a few others, and so he's got the want to win. Carlisle has the drive to not lose, but Trace has the drive to win this. So we'll see how this goes. Ooh, this is probably
out of these two players, which one has more experience on the table?
See, that's a hard thing because Carlisle's been with us a lot longer. He's commentated for us for a long time now, but he doesn't really have the amount of experience as in challenge matches, whereas Trace has a lot of that at the arcade. I'd say Carlisle does have more experience, but Trace has more experience training under a pro.
From already what I'm seeing, it looks like Carlisle does have some interesting shots up his sleeve. However, his defense is not quite there at the moment versus Trace.
And that's what I'm saying is I think that Trace has more training underneath a pro than Carlisle does. In the chat, we got Eagles fan praise saying, "Guess who's back? Back again."
Back again.
Oh yeah,
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Eagle fans, he is back. All right.
We got Beamer in chat.
2-3.
Hockey Lover in the chat. I see you guys in there. Thank you so much for chatting. And Vi Rainsberger, my favorite of all time. Oh no, not happy about that shot right there. Sets it back up though. He's got his jams playing. He's trying to get into the zone. Vi Rainsberger saying hello from Cottonwood.
Beamer 4908.
Ooh.
We welcome thee.
You can see that right there on Trace's face. He knows. as Caleb, as you once said, he knows that he got.
That's right. 3-4 now. Carlisle manages to gain control of that puck. He sets it up. He's looking for a crack in Trace's defense. Can he manage to slide one on through?
And he does.
He goes to that right wall over and does just that.
Got him with that right wall over, and then immediately is responded to with a cut.
When in doubt, slice them up, dice them up, and chew them up. That's what's going on right now on this table.
Eagles fan in the chat saying, "Remember this idiot? Me!" That's it. Trace, I like it where his mallet was there. He was up near the line, letting the puck just rest on its side. That shows that he was ready for it to try to escape from him. This is live. You can see our chats in the background here. Puck is in play.
Absolutely.
Trace with possession.
It is for sure live. Remember to get your comments, your questions, all your info into that chat so we can talk back to you guys. Because that's what we do. We talk back to our parent. No, we don't. We love you, Mom. All right, 4-6.
It's already game point. Yeah, I mean, Trace is really doing a fantastic job here, making very quick work. He's getting a lot of straights in on Carlisle. Carlisle with the bank shots.
There it is now with the run wall over. 5-6. Trace though only needing one more point to end it.
Can he get? Oh, it's now 6-6. Show me. Let's do it. Okay, either
Right off the rip, the first game, 6-6.
Oh.
Trace, right wall under, 7-6.
You know, I will say that's a great transition because instead of doing the straights like he was doing, he switched it up at the end there, adjusted, and got Carlisle off base. Now, mind you, both these
The
players...
1-2 switcheroo. Carlisle, excuse me, could not keep up with that one.
Both these players are not considered professional yet. They have a long way to go. So people watching this are like, wait a second, these guys aren't pro. Those games are coming up in a little bit, but these guys challenge each other for each other's rank. So that's what's happening right now is that Carlisle's ranked number 32, Trace is at 36. And so right now, Trace is trying to rank up by getting experience points, beating somebody better than himself.
Right, that climb to victory, trying to aim for the top, one step at a time. First, he has to get through Carlisle.
Gets him with the right wall under again. That was a game-ending shot last game. Carlisle takes his time now, focusing up on it. Loses possession, which is like an interception. Does he lose a point because of that as well? I bet you Trace is going to get a point right here. Almost does. No, Trace loses possession. Carlisle sets it back up, goes for the cross, and gets it with a second cross, back-to-back.
Ooh, 1-1. What a nice double on that one. Trace tries to set it up. He sees
He almost lost it
an
there for a
opportunity
second.
on that side, but no. Carlisle, he's starting to get into the flow. Look at that. He brings it up to the line. He says, listen, I have what it takes. I have the guts, the glory, and soon I'll have your goal too.
Carlisle with a cross, goes again, loses possession. It's now Trace's puck to score a goal. We normally have Seth Garrett. I'm stepping in for Seth Garrett today. I guess he's having a little bit of internet issues today, and that's what happens when you have remote commentators. Once in a while, one gets affected, but the beauty of it is if we all work in different areas, at least something happens. At least we got some show on the
There
road.
will always
but-
be at least one commentator there.
right?
Stay the way.
Oh,
2-1.
Beautiful cut right there. Trace, he's real smug about that. I love his attitude when he's playing. Like, it doesn't matter if he's winning or losing. He just has a smile on his face entirely. Carlisle is one of the nicest guys I know, but he does get very serious when playing, which is the mark of some of the best players. Carlisle sets it up, goes to that right wall. It's a little bit too slow. It flies off the table. Possession goes to Carlisle. It was a defensive block. Puck is now back in play. We got Hylos in the chat. We got Beamer in the chat saying, where are you guys at? This is in Idaho. However, we have events that happen all over. In fact, this weekend, I'm going to be in Utah. We got America saying hi.
Oh, a double wall. The
Ooh.
into a quick left wall under, 2-3.
I like it. Dude, I didn't realize we got America in the chat, which is who we need for the American Air Hockey League here. I just want you guys to know a little bit about my character. Every 4th of July, I run around just screaming America. That's like literally all I say. I have a giant American flag, and I run around just screaming America the entire day. It drives people crazy.
And now Carlisle seems to have tied it up, but no. Trace keeping that 1-point lead.
4-3. I mean, last game, Trace was up heavily, and then Carlisle made a pretty decent comeback and lost only by 1 point in the end. But right there, he gives away possession, which that's like one of the worst things you could do in air hockey. I mean, besides letting the puck go in your goal, the second worst thing you could do is give away possession. Gets him with a left wall on a forehand shot again. Beamer's saying it's
now-
America. Obviously had America. Oh, Macaw. It's America in the photo. Got it. Goes for that left wall, double wall shot, giving up possession. Tied up 4-4. Carlisle with possession though, which is fantastic. That's what he did wrong in that last point, was giving up possession multiple times. Ooh!
Right, Carlisle taking the lead for the first time this
It's
round.
such a bummer
5-4.
though. A self goal. Nice hard shots there from Trace.
And now listen, Nathan, I don't know who you're going for or who you expect to win, but here for me, it is definitely Carlisle, my fellow commentator. I have to root for him, and now 6-4.
If Trace stops scoring on himself, he's got a real good chance, but a forehand, and the game is over.
The opening. 1-1.
I love that.
7-4.
Watch this replay. Carlisle takes it, taps it, forehand over, left wall over. Really pumped about that shot there.
What a play. We got Eagles in the chat saying, I am a smooth brain. Who are the commentators today? Well, you have your one and only truly beautiful Caleb, myself, my brother Nathan Buss, and as well as soon, possibly, if his internet fixed itself, Seth Garrett, who is not with us at the moment.
We got Eagles fan in the chat saying, let's see, what do you say? I tagged y'all in a vid. Let's just say, yeah. Eagles fan saying, yep. We got Kai saying, Bus Bros! Kai, also a commentator for us. We got a lot of commentators. It takes an entire nation to kind of make this whole thing work. All right, already got 1-1 now. This is best 4 out of 7. So both these guys have 1 game under the belt. They need 3 more to win this. And this is for a lot of experience points. Whoever wins this ranks up and takes away points for the other person. So one person's going to rank down, the other person ranks up, which could put them over each other. So, just to make it clear, Trace is the one who challenged Carlisle on this.
Oh, those forehand roll over shots.
They're really getting him. Oh, scores on himself again. And you can see Carlisle like, oh man. Yeah, you can see that on there. I mean, Trace is his own worst enemy. He's got some of the better shots this game, but he's also got a weaker defense against his own shots. Ooh, Carlisle punishing him. 3-1 now. Cruz saying, hi guys. I'm the one who ran that stream last night. Cruz was amazing. He was in and ran the entire stream yesterday. We had a doubles tournament, Caleb, yesterday. It was really fun. I got to team up with my wife, and we ended up taking the gold cup home. It was fantastic. It's always a good game if I take the trophy, you know? That's how it works.
Right.
Ooh, a nice cut. He got Carlisle way out of the way there. Watch this replay. He baited Carlisle, and Carlisle moved completely out of the way, leaving his goal wide open for that shot.
Absolutely. We got Nick Hole in the chat saying, my favorite commentators. Well, we appreciate you too. Maybe you might be our favorite chatter in here. I don't know. Stick around. We'll have to find out.
Nick, if you want to join us, take a look at the background. It says connect with us at AAHLconnect@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you if you just want to say hello in an email, or if you want to say, hey, I would love to help out. We've got a lot of jobs that you can help with. Or if you even just want to say like, hey, I've got a few tips or whatever. I love it when I get the emails and they say like, hey, you guys made my night last night. It was a blast, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know though who my favorite chatter is. I think right now it could be Mike. I mean, he's all about that helicopter shot. So I don't know if he's lurking yet, but I'm sure he'll show up. All right,
I can answer this.
4-2. Carlisle still in the lead.
It's a great question that Beamer just asked. He said, I've noticed everyone that plays has a hand on the rail. Is that a rule? One hand must be on the rail. No. The only rule is that the puck can't touch any part of your body or anything like that. So you could actually have your hand on the blue part of the table. As long as the puck doesn't hit it, it's fine. There's actually some players that play that way. The reason why we have our hands on the side of the table is for balance. You do not want to have... There's some players that like new and they'll have their hand behind their back or something, like they're fencing, and it just puts them completely off balance. They're not able to lunge as fast. So you really want to have a hand on the table. Like the way that Trace is standing right now, this is proper form right here. The way his legs are, the way his hand is, it's proper form. Same thing goes for Carlisle.
Absolutely great form there, Carlisle. I could just, right now, I can hear them both saying to each other, oh God, oh God, oh God. Now, 5-4, Carlisle going for that shot, not quite landing it. Trace in that defensive position.
And you can see right now,
but man,
look at
Carlisle, man, he just has those shots.
Look at how far he's leaving the cross side open. Look at his mallet. He's leaving the full right, from our standpoint, the right side of that goal is wide open. So Trace needs to bring it up and go for that cross. Ooh, it actually went off the table. I couldn't catch that on the camera here.
I think it's kind of like I said in the beginning. It seems like Carlisle's offense is better, but Trace's defense is better. And right now, Carlisle just has the better shot.
There it is. Oh, that was the exact shot I was talking about. And it actually was on goal. It just happened to flutter out of the goal. But that's the exact shot. He needs to come up, bring it up top left, and shoot that cross. Carlisle still in the lead, but losing possession again. Trace can tie it up right here.
We got the Eagle fan saying, am I a joke to you, Caleb? Am I not a favorite character race? No, but actually, I mean, Eagles, you've been around for a little while. I gotta admit, I've been enjoying your chats for sure.
I just heard a rumor, Caleb, that Seth Garrett is back in the booth. Like he's on commentary. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Oh, there's my guy.
Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting night of air hockey. I had to reset my router. The internet went out.
I'm gonna back out
What a
then
good
and let
time.
you two
It's
gentlemen
like,
dive
it's like
in.
when you play Pokemon and you finally stumble upon that Abra in the brush. That is Seth Garrett right now, coming in, showing up, loving it.
Eagles fan in the chat going, Seth! Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's what I'm talking about, man. 5-5 right now, a critical moment. We got
This is a match that was originally scheduled to play last week, and we get to see it first thing today.
right. And it's been a good one. You know, so far, Trace taking game 1, and then Carlisle taking game 2. Trace, he seems to be better on defense, while Carlisle seems to be better on offense, yet the score places even.
Ooh.
6-5. 1 point to go for Trace to take game number 3. We got Beamer in the chat saying, do you guys ever play against those guys that stream in Texas and in North Carolina?
Well,
That's a great
indeed,
question.
indeed they do. And they're going to in the World Air Hockey Tournament later this month, folks. That's it. We've been saying, oh, it's coming, it's coming. It is this month, folks.
Now, what day is that, or what week is that?
That's the
20th?
week of August 20th. And we got 6-6. Show me.
Oh, and Trace manages to get that right while under again. He finished him on game number 1 with the same shot. I think that's why you can see Carlisle here just kind of drop to his knees in absolute destruction mode. Look at this. Now, 2-1, Trace taking the lead. We got Mac Miller in the chat saying, let's go, another Monday night AAHL. That's what we're talking about. We are here for it. Remember to double tap that screen, like and subscribe. You guys can see the subscription count right now. It is currently at 13,874. Your subscription does count. We get to see each and every one of them. So let us know in the chat if you've subscribed so we can give you a little shout out. Now, Carlisle and Trace. Trace getting control of the puck here now. Goes for that cross. Carlisle, a nice defense. Ooh, a forehand, but it shoots off like a flying shooting star.
Eagles fan in the chat saying, question for the commentators. Are you more focused or more fast-paced striker? Well, I like to play a little bit faster, but it takes a truly skilled player, someone who's able to do both very competently.
Absolutely, and I am neither. I just bing, bang, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's what I do when I'm on the table. And usually it own goals. All right, now, Trace, with control of the puck, passes it over to Carlisle, so apparently it goes to him. Might have missed that during our little chat here. All right, Carlisle goes for a left wall over, does not quite land, and a nice transition shot by Trace.
Trace is doing a good job staying in front of his goal on these shots that Carlisle is getting
Absolutely.
at him. Not moving
definitely-
too far for the bank shots and the straights.
Definitely has a stronger feel of defense here. Like, it just feels more practical, more professional. That being said, Carlisle, like, you can see the way he goes on his offense, he's looking for those forehand shots. He's looking for his opening. He takes his time, he really looks, and he goes for it. Trace doesn't take as much time on his shots. He kind of just puts it in a spot, shoots it. If it goes in, it goes in. If it don't, it don't. But Trace has that defense. Oh no, another own goal. Carlisle starting to self-destruct.
That was solid defense from Trace. Got it back all at the line too.
Right. We got Mac Miller in the chat saying, hey, yo, when you hopping on the table? If you're talking about me, it may be quite a while before I do, but Seth, I believe you're going to be down in Worlds. Is that correct?
I will be.
So at least you'll be able to witness such glorious action somewhere around the 20 and 22nd.
Yeah.
I look forward to that, chat.
Tournament starts the 21st, and it goes to that Sunday. So that is the 24th. 21st through the 24th. It's going to be Lake Conroe, which is right outside of Houston, Texas.
Oh no, another self-destruction on Carlisle. That's awesome. So 21st to the 24th, you guys can witness such grandiose matches, and look forward to it. We got Noel in the chat saying, tuned in, let's go. Absolutely. C. White saying, the bunt. We got Citron in the chat saying, go Trace, go. Watch for those off-speed left walls. Could be some great advice. Now 6-1.
Carlisle really needs to take this time, to figure out what he's going to try to do offensive-wise and defensive-wise for the next game. He's probably going to drop this game, but if he can use this time to figure out something that he can take over the match, that would be very good for him.
Right. In fact, that might be something he's doing. Maybe he's just trying to get a feel for Trace's defense right now, and that's why he's kind of throwing it everywhere. He just wants to see what his reaction is. That being said, he does look a bit devastated right now.
Very frustrated right now.
He definitely has a bit of stiffness right now. You know, he was doing well. He got a good game in on Trace, and then after those couple own goals, it's just self-destruction, and he's gotten into his head, his mental. He's going to have to do something, turn on a song. He's got to switch it up here if he wants to come back from that one.
Yeah, if I'm Carlisle and I just going, I'm gonna take the whole minute.
Reset the table. Yeah, that was on me. I don't know what I was doing. I mean, you were on point.
We had a false start, ended in a no goal there. They're gonna redo the face-off, folks.
All right, ready.
An unfortunate loss of goal there for Carlisle, but maybe he can still manage to take something back here.
Now, if I'm Carlisle in this moment, I'm going to think that my forehand shot is just not working. I'm really going to just try to go back to a solid combo.
Right.
That whatever I'm most comfortable with in this moment.
We got Kai in the chat saying Seth didn't sound very confident about that. I'm not sure what that was to refer to back to. And then we have a good timeout, Carlisle. And if it's okay, wipe it. You can do it, Carlisle. Hopefully he can see the chat or is hearing us right now. Do what you can. We got everyone in the chat. Let's go, Carlisle. We got Jessica in the chat saying, hey guys, welcome in. All right, 1-1. Carlisle with control. Goes for the cross. Excuse me, maybe it was a cut there. Doesn't land. Goes for a right wall under.
Ooh.
Nice block by Trace. Into a right wall under of his own. 2-1.
I like how
one
deep
seems a little.
that shot was for Trace here.
Carlisle getting control of the puck. Oh, a nice left wall over. That one is always so hard to defend against.
Off
2-2.
the forehand, too.
We got Citron in the chat. If Trace doesn't stop scoring on himself, I won't let the kids out of my basement. Trace, you hear that? You have to give everything and more. Those children have to see the light of day. Okay, remember everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he is obviously joking in the chat. There are no actual children suffering such circumstances. All right, 3-3. And Trace gets control of the puck. Goes for a double dinger, but does not land. Now, Carlisle with full control. What's he going to do with it? Goes for a cut. He's kind of staying far to the left side of the table. He's looking for a different shot. He's not sure what he wants to do here, but by doing that, it kind of also limits his shots to the left side, making it easier for Trace to defend.
If he's able to hit like a forehand, like diagonal cut, like a reverse cut, almost from the forehand. That would really open up Trace's defense, but I just don't see that shot coming out.
Right. 3-3. Carlisle sets it up. What's he gonna do with it? He goes for the cut. No. He's trying to set it up again. It looks like he wants the forehand, but this time he goes for the right wall under instead. He goes for that forehand, but Trace now seeing it coming.
He keeps going for that side of the goal, both with the forehand cross-looking shot and that forehand bank. The ones that have gone in have been the forehand overs.
Right. I also want to say, it seems to me like Carlisle has slowed it way down because of those own goals. And even though it's not looking great, it is still looking much better. You know, it's 3-4 right now, not 6-1. So it was the right choice to slow it down. That being said, I would like to see him start doing a little bit more fast-paced transition shots here. Sets it up. Goes for that right wall under. Doesn't land. Trace now with control. Eagles fan in the chat saying, everyone on the count of 3, spam the name of who you want to win.
And that is going to be Carlisle's possession there.
I mean, I want Carlisle to
capitalize in this moment.
That's how it goes, you know? I want to see Carlisle take the dub. Remember, Trace only needs now 2 more goals to finish Carlisle off. Carlisle sets it up, goes for a double wall. Carlisle just needs to hit it with absolute force and precision here.
Yeah, when he's swapping from shooting a forehand or threatening the forehand versus threatening from the back of the mallet, it's a lot easier for Trace to see what's happening and what's potentially coming at him.
Right. Ooh, that was actually a really clean shot.
I liked that cut though. If he's able to do that and just widen it just a little bit more, hit his opponent's right side of the goal, that will work.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot. Just unfortunate Trace was just barely in position to touch that. Now 6-4. Trace only needing 1 more point to end Carlisle's dream here. Trace has possession. He sets it up. He looks down the barrel. He goes to the off goal. He goes to the right wall under. Turns into an over off the touch, I believe. Let's see this replay here. Carlisle, he knows something's coming on that side. He tries to get in position, but just not quite fast enough.
Carlisle pushed his mallet forward on defense, and then he tried to move over to the spot. But if he was able to if he stays
Oh, the TV. That's what's happening. Okay, but you guys can hear me now at least, right? Okay. There we go. Okay, now everyone, now the chat can hear us. Okay, there we go. Caleb, and Seth, are you guys there? Okay, I think we're totally back now. I really apologize to everybody. I'll pass it back over to you guys. I just want to say one thing really quick, and that is, Trace, in the chat, somebody said Ace Trace, and they may have been saying that they wanted you to get aced, or they were saying that's your nickname. I don't know, but either way, it's a sick nickname. Like, I don't know what your nickname is for air hockey, but it should be Ace. That's sick. Oh, AYC. Okay, one more thing, Caleb and Seth. I'm going to be in Utah, so in a little bit we'll show that flyer. So anytime you guys want to, just start announcing that, because I want people to meet up in Utah with us. I don't want to be there alone. So we need to get the word out. Okay, I'll pass it back to you guys. Thank you so much. Sorry about that with the technical difficulties that we had.
They can't hear the couches.
Wait, what? No, we can all hear you, I think.
No.
Wait, what? No, we can all hear you, I think.
Yeah, they can hear you. We fixed that.
Oh, nobody. I think that they can't hear them in the room. They can't hear those guys. Okay. Okay. Then for now, Trace and Carlisle are gonna have to use interpretive dance for everything that they say. Carlisle. Okay, so Carlisle, with only interpretive dance, what is your nickname in air hockey? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Okay, you know what we'll do in the meantime then? Is Caleb and Seth, if you guys want to talk about that game at all for 1 second here, and then we'll, yeah. I believe they can, the boys can hear you, and I believe that the chat can hear you. Yeah. Trace, they're asking how old are you, and I can just relay that, so you can talk to us. 16 years old, dude. Actually, dude, I thought you were way older than that. Okay, so now everyone's audible.
They can hear the couch.
Okay, so now everyone should be heard. So Trace, Carlisle, give me a test on your mic real quick.
Hello, can you hear us? Oh.
Still can't hear them well.
Perfect. All right, passing it back over to you, Seth and Caleb. Wait, they won't have Seth or Caleb right now? Oh my gosh. Okay, Seth and Caleb, I can hear you guys. I guess the chat can't hear you.
Oh, they
guys.
are. They can
This is
hear.
a nightmare. That's okay.
They are there. Okay.
Okay, this is what we do. Okay, so now at least that everyone can hear us and hear you guys. Trace, was that your first challenge match that you've ever done?
I've done 2 or 3 others. I did one against Kai and won that, and then I did one against Sam 2.0 and lost.
Okay, so you're on the rise. I see what's going on here. And I mean, Carlisle, they were asking like who has more experience, and I said that Carlisle has played more, but Trace has played more under a pro, I believe, like at the arcade, I bet. Is that right?
It's kind of a mix. Like technically, I've played longer in air hockey, but he's kind of played more, and I can very much see that from like his overall experience as well. Even though he's played like maybe a few months less than me, he is basically, with him and another person you'll see on the live stream, Sam Schultz. That's Sam 2.0. You'll understand when you mean it, when you see it. Basically, those two play at the arcade pretty much every single week. Like, you will find them on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe even a Sunday night. They're like playing against each other, learning from each other. It's iron sharpening iron. It is an age-old tactic that goes back from samurais to even the greatest of basketball players, but it works. And I can see that from his skills. I can see that from every shot he has done. It is absolutely mental to see how much improvement he has made, and kind of scary considering how pretty much we had 3 close games there, and it could have been like either or, but it's that kind of skill and development that leads to those games spinning in your favor. So, yeah, he did well.
Oh, I don't think anybody could hear Caleb say that just now. I mean, you guys heard it, but so Caleb, what he just said. Well, we're still fixing it right now, Caleb. But what Caleb just said, so everyone else can know, is he was just saying, hey, like, what skills could you guys improve on? What things are you working on right now?
Improvements is for me, it's a general thing. I have like been learning how to defend from basically playing a bunch of the people here at the AAHL over and over and over and over again, and a lot of them are very, very quick, like ridiculously quick. Like Mach 7 Sonic the Hedgehog would blush at the speed of you quick. But even so, just looking at, I learned from the course of the game that Trace's overall style is like straights, cuts and crosses, and the occasional right and left wall, but I just could not slam the door shut fast enough, or if I try to lean into one direction, it'll just be like, okay, you have a crossbar open, I'll take that. And that's not a great tactic, as you have seen, but just sort of learning how to defend in a way that's not easy to read for your opponent, but also easy for me to get to the puck, block it, and then make a chance of my own on the counterattack.
Yeah, I mean,
And like, yeah, a lot of the time I feel like I can predict the shots he's gonna do, and then he does a different one, and then it just goes straight in.
and Seth, Caleb, I don't think anybody else can hear you yet, so that's why I'm just kind of being the middleman in between. Okay, we got the chat going on. Eagles fan saying, Carlisle, why have you forsaken me?
I know, I'm sorry. Like, I probably came in, and a lot of people had a lot of expectations that I would do really well, because this is like the first... This isn't the first challenge match I've done, but this is the first challenge match I've done live here. And yes, those poor children, I know, I'm sorry, I got beaten to death. But the guy is good. What do you want me to do?
In the chat.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, is that why? Okay, Trace, is that why you were laughing like the entire match?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. I thought that was really funny what Sideshine kept saying.
It's funny sometimes. It works.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I don't think we have Caleb and Seth audible yet, but we're gonna go ahead and dive into our next match that's coming up right now. I was trying to stall as much as I could so I can get Seth and Caleb back in here. They're both waiting, they're both talking, but nobody else can hear them. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna get the next game going on right now, so you guys are good to jump off the mics, and I'll have the other two players come up and get ready to play, and we're gonna try to set that up. We're trying to get the audio picks at the same time. Awesome job, Trace. Good job on your win, Carlisle. You really gave him a good run for his money, though. You really had him. You had him worried for a bit there. I mean, you got him in a game that was what, 2 other 6-7s, I think. So good job on that as well. And also thanks for the commentary yesterday. Carlisle is our resident commentator when we're at the arcade on Sundays, and he always does an amazing job. So awesome job, guys.
All right, thank
you.
you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, and while we set up for our next game, I don't know if we're able to. I'm putting a lot on Spec right now. He's kind of running around like a madman trying to fix everything right now. I'm hoping I can do the flyer for the North Carolina's. Oh, we have to restart what? The whole computer? Okay. So we're gonna I'll just talk about it for one split second here while the next guys come up to play. I'm gonna be in Utah doing an Overthrow the Pro this Saturday at 5 o'clock, Cache Valley Fun Park. And if anybody beats me, they get $100. It's paid for by Cache Valley Fun Park. I'm really excited about it. Those guys are super nice to me there, and I would love to meet you. So if you just want to hang out and watch, it's fine. If you want to play against me, it'll be paid for. All you gotta do is beat me in one game, and you get $100. A lot of people say, "Hey, I could easily beat these guys," and we say, "Hey, go ahead and try. We'd love to meet you." Not just that though. As soon as that's done, which is be about 1 hour, after that's over, then we'll open up to a mini tournament in Utah. And whoever gets, their ranks, that's going to be their Utah State ranks until people take it away from them. So it'll be really fun. So I'm not going to play in that tournament. I'll just run it. And so if you're in Utah, you're a resident in Utah, go and play at the Cache Valley Fun Park this Saturday at 5 o'clock. And whatever rank you get in that tournament is your Utah rank until someone challenges you for it and if you lose, right? So it'll be a blast. See you all there. All right, we got the next guys coming up right now. This game is going to be so... Go ahead, Caleb. They still can't hear you. No, they still can't hear you. I'm listening in on it. Like, we're doing quality control right now, and they still can't hear you. So we got right now, this is going to be such a hard game. Oh, no, the computer's restarting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Did we just die? Or are we still back? Okay, we're back. Okay. Oh, that scared me so bad. Okay. The computer said it was restarting. Okay. This is going to be the hardest game in the world to commentate on because we have got two Sams playing. So we call Sam the one in the white Bears shirt. We call him Sam. And the one in the yellow, we call him Sam 2.0. But we didn't really think they were going to be playing against each other, so it's going to be really hard to actually commentate this one. We're going to set up the new score in a second. These guys are not playing right now for real. They're just doing a little bit of a warm-up to get ready for the next game. At least I don't feel like the game's going on right now. We'll get Caleb and Seth back in here in just 1 second. We are doing a lot. These guys are running around with their heads cut off right now. All live right now. You can see your comments in the background. I'll start reading those out right now. Mahmoud said, I lost $300 because of you, Carlisle. Citron saying, yeah, dude, I laughed at Citron's stuff too. Actually, that's Spec right there on the camera. Where'd he just go? Oh, there's Anthony. And he's going out there to hopefully mess with the soundboard. It might mute me in a second, so we'll see. Oh, you said it's cutting out? No, don't tell me it's cutting out. Don't tell me that. I think it's okay. Eagles fan, I'm listening to myself. It sounds like it's all right. Mac Miller saying, Nathan, how many times have you lost the $100? Mac Miller, I am proud to say never. And we've done it for a few years. If a pro were to come out, usually I don't play a pro for $100 because it's a little cheating, right? Unless they put up. I've not lost $100, mainly because the people that show up to play, you know, they think they're a lot better than they are. They haven't practiced for years and years. They don't have tables at their own house. They haven't been trained by professionals. So, what's that? I think that we're going to have to do a full restart, unfortunately. So, let's stop these guys real quick. I think we're going to have to do a full restart. Caleb and Seth, if you guys could just hang in there, we'll be back in just 1 second. Guys, we're going to do a full restart. Stay on this channel. I'm going to give everyone a heads up really fast. We're going to do a full restart so we get the audio back and get Seth and Caleb back in here. Stay on this channel. If you don't want to lose this. So right now, click on the channel. It'll take us about 5 or 10 minutes to come fully back. So please come back. I always hate doing this because we lose a lot of our views this way. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do. All right, guys. We'll see you in a little bit.